Oh! What's that? Memory fragment. Rumors, myths, and someone's delusions. It will take weeks to understand it all, and it will take years to decide if you really need this. 10 fragments form... Okay, so maybe if I just leave stuff, these cards will slowly burn. So maybe that's what I want. Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to Loop Hero. We're gonna go on our next expedition. Ooh. Chapter 1, enemies have 0 to 1 abilities, enemy strength minus 5%. Enemy strength grows plus 2% per loop. Maximum amount of resources 10. Class Warrior. Class that doesn't have any particular benefits or disadvantages, has the highest durability compared to other classes. 1.5 damage for each second of the fight. So we get stronger as we go. And we only have these available to us, it seems. Damage to all regeneration, vampirism, attack speed, counterattack, evade, defense. I'm not sure what's going with this one. Okay, let's look at the ones that we haven't seen before. Bloodgrove. A living forest preys on the wounded occupants of adjacent tiles. They spawn something dreadful from their remains. Can be placed underneath the forest adjacent to the road. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP left. Doubles the effect of days passing on adjacent tiles. Okay. That feels... I don't know... I don't know what we're allowed to build and what we're allowed to have and what we're not allowed to have. I don't hate what we already have. I don't know... Okay, because rock and mountain. I didn't really like Oblivion. Oh, we have to have between 1 and 3. You have to have 2. Between 4 or between 2 and 6, and you have to have 2. I think I can put meadows next to this. Is the thing. But I don't love it. I don't know. We should try it. We should try it. Actually, I guess I can have between 7 and 12. So I can do all of these if I want. I don't necessarily like the Bloodgrove, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the idea of it. Let's give this a go. Alright. I'm just punching a slime. Alright, rock. I'm gonna start building the mountains over there. We get wood when we walk through the forest, so... I'd like some equipment, please. Might as well. Okay, so the crystals have to be adjacent to stuff. But if I get a meadow... I want to fight a vampire early, I think. Oh gosh darn it. I somehow managed to click out of the window. So that should heal me 6 at the start of the next new day. Oh, this is bad. I've made a mistake. Alright, so I should heal 9 at the start of the next new day. I missed it. I guess I'll keep everything adjacent over here. Okay, okay, the crystals do work on the meadows. Since I'm gonna create a corridor here, I want the mountains in the middle. The beacon speeds me up. So I think I just want it to hit as much as I can. Which is, I think, there. Oh, we can make it just go faster. I think that'll be good for our healing, but the fact that we can't just place things out in the middle of nowhere is going to be bad for us. I don't think the cemetery is that wonky. I don't know if we're more or less likely to get stuff from different different creatures, or if it's just all random. Dang it. I want to stay in planning phase. I'd rather have 2.4 regen seems really strong. Is double a thing? I don't hate the spiders. Alright, so if I'm right, 6, 9, 12, so I should heal 24 at the start of every new day. I'm glad that we get rewarded for not equipping stuff. feel like we're not dealing nearly as much damage. I think the regen's better than the defense. I mean, our regen is carrying us really hard right now. That's so much more damage. I can't say no to it. We lose some vampirism, but we've got a lot of regen. Don't know where I want the road lantern. So many vampire mansions, Jesus. I mean, I think we want a lot of monsters, but I think we also want... That feels reasonable. I don't think the 1 extra damage is worth it there. I didn't check how much we actually got to heal. That is so much better that we have to go with it, plus the vampirism is insane. Now we get to finish that. I mean, Meadows going next to stuff is like a really good idea. I'll put 2 groves adjacent to each other. Maybe we'll get a lamp. Yeah, I think having the counter and the evasion is better. The vampires attacking sprites is pretty badass. Okay, a beacon. I think a beacon right there is really good. Okay, there's that. Like, Meadows going next to stuff is just like a really good idea. Grouping the meadows together doesn't really make much sense. Like, next to a road lantern, why not? It increases the amount of HP we get from it. Alright. 17 defense. Seems solid. 17% vampirism. Also seems pretty darn solid. Like, eventually, I feel like that's going to outscale. Okay, so a treasury is going to be difficult to place. Okay, I don't want to put it over here, so I'm going to put it over here. Okay, we get a mountain. I suppose I could have avoided placing a mountain, but it would have been difficult. Lower defense. Having our defense is probably not worth it. Nope. I mean, we're currently full health, and sitting on full health pretty consistently. Chrono crystals don't affect the vampire house. That road lantern is going to be really helpful, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be. Yeah, multiple goblins together is almost always bad, so we need to be careful. Although, I am crushing his soul. How are we doing so good here? Okay, we're gonna see if this gets a little dicey. Well, the answer looks like no. Mother Grove. More chrono crystals. Chrono crystals are just good, man. They affect so many of those things. I mean, what? We're just gonna do rats all over the place and spider cocoons together as well. I've got a lot of stuff. Metamorphosis. The world's ability to change and transform is carefully detached from its existence. That's right, we have to deal with harpies now. Okay, we're taking a pretty decent beating here. 5 defense over 1.2 regen seems like a good plan. Okay, vampire down first is always good. I want to put those together because that way these double up, which is really good for us. Okay, we're back to full health. Yeah, no, that's not better. Okay, rock, that's best there. Whoops. I popped out of planning phase. I should have offset this by 1. Okay, I actually need to hold off placing stuff because I don't want to get the boss involved, since I think the boss will still kick our ass. It's a lot of max HP. The 13% evasion might be as good as 5 defense. I'm not convinced though. Oh, hello. I don't think I'm gonna get through all the treasury. Oh. I mean, killing stuff faster does mean, like, that's a tough one. Ooh, more goblins. Here's our 1 treasure chest. Alright. Damage to all, attack speed 8%, defense 17, attack speed. Yes. I think I want that vampirism though. Also, holy shit. Okay, for 2 less damage, that's much better. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, because he gets raged. Oh gosh, does 30% more damage. Okay, we're targeting him next. There's definitely a difference between these two types of goblins. I just don't think you can tell in the overworld. I don't know if I want to place more of this stuff. Okay, that is going up. I don't think I can finish both of these treasuries. It's a lot of meadows, so I'm not sad to see those. Maybe I start putting rocks over here. I don't think I need the beacon. We are kicking ass. Actually, I'm going to start putting... I know it's weird, but I think it's the only way that I complete these treasuries. And I don't think the extra HP is going to help me that much. This is tempting, but I don't think it makes up. That's not even better. I have so many resources, it feels like it's a bad idea to not go back at some point here. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be better. That is gonna max out our healing. We have so much stuff. I want to finish these out, but I think that means I can go around like one more time max before this gets ridiculous. I mean, I'm holding my own. Let me try to throw it into planning phase. The problem is I can't place all these. If the boss spawns, I'm pretty sure I die. I have not been paying attention to these either. I don't know. I don't think 4.2. That has to be better. Only 2 more external things, and I've completed both of those. I really don't want chrono crystals. Can I get more things if my hand is empty? Yes. Thank God it did throw it up. Oh! What's that? Memory fragment. Rumors, myths, and someone's delusions. It will take weeks to understand it all, and it will take years to decide if you really need this. 10 fragments form. Okay, so maybe if I just leave stuff, these cards will slowly burn. So maybe that's what I want. Because as it currently stands, I'm not dying. I guess is really more what it comes down to. And I'm not at world completion. Just like these running through. I don't even know where I am right now. Because basically, I just want to deal as much damage as I can. Or I want to get as many resources as I can. This is a dangerous fight. But even this dangerous fight, we seem to be doing well in. Maybe I want to place this beacon. How many valid... Yeah, I would say there's like no valid places for a beacon. Or no valid places for a treasury. One, two, three... That only hits 4 spots. That only hits 4 spots. Okay. I want to move faster in the other places because I think it'll prevent other stuff from building up. Did that just tick forward? Oh, you're attacking the wrong things. Why? Oh, you're really attacking the wrong things. Like, their damage, it said, increases like 1% every time. Basically, if the boss spawns in, I need to run. But I don't know if it's moving. We seem to be doing just fine. I have not been watching this, but we've been doing pretty good, so I haven't been as worried about it. I feel like that vampirism is pretty expensive. It's getting really ugly though. I'm putting it into planning because I want to see. I want to see. Oh my gosh, I'm doing like no damage. We have to be up over here because I'm fighting skeletons. Yeah, I am. I think maybe I call it at the end of this round. We've gotten a lot of resources and I would hate to lose it. The metamorphosis, I think I've got exactly 2 because I've got 10 on me, I remember. I might not make it. Actually, there's not that much stuff in the road. Oh, that's not true. I just saw a lot of stuff over in the road. So 8% is 0.8 per hit. I think this is better. This is really bad, actually. I might die. I would really like to not die. Kill the vampire first. Yeah, harpies being able to go like fucking anywhere is really dangerous. I have no idea if I can survive this. Okay, I'm attacking the correct thing. I guess my HP is higher than I might think it is. Oh, 26 to 40 damage. I think the 10% evasion is something I need right now. A 10% chance to dodge an attack is really good, turns out. I think we flee. We keep all our resources and we flee. Another success, you've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world are gone. The path is empty again and there's only darkness everywhere I look. Interesting. So technically you remember that there are things you forgot. We should find a way to use it. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy this place up. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have all sorts of craftsmen from cooks to alchemists, but they all need a place to work. But we can't use the materials from around here. You turn away for a second from a branch or a stone you've just found and it's gone. I'm afraid you can solve this problem. The materials that survived your trip always look suitable for building, but these are just stones and splinters. How can you build something with them? Curious, eh? I noticed it with the fire you've made. The things you obtain somehow infect everything similar with stability, only in small amounts, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden wall exist without constant supervision. Alright, so we can build a smithy. Let's you start with basic warrior gear, unlock craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. Herbalist hut, potions heal you. You can take up to 3 potions with you. Unlocks the swamp card. I actually have enough to build both of these. It's a miracle that we could find some fertile soil and that we were able to save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and balms still have any effect. Great work. We've already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice to not lose more to disease. These potions can also help you, of course. Take a bottle or 2 on your trip and your chances of getting back unharmed will be much higher. Okay, a place where you learn how to read, write, and be polite to your teacher's physical training takes priority. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits after killing monsters in expeditions. Unlocks the village card. Okay, this just takes a lot of resources. The farm we can't make just yet. Keep talking about the supply depot, but we can't unlock that, so... So that's how it works. Instead of remembering something, you can just learn it again. That's a nice trick. There's no intent. Without education, our world would be left to the savages. You too could learn a few things, though. We could all get together and share useful knowledge and skills. Now I already know all I need to. Leave learning to the kids. Your first lesson, learn to like learning. That would make life easier for both of us. Oh, wow. It's like our camp has item slots, and I'm not quite sure how that works. I mean, we're pretty close on other stuff. So I think this is where we call this one. Oh my god. That's really good. Okay, there's so much here. I'm actually a little sad that there's only so much we can do in the demo. As much as I want to keep playing after this is actually where I'm going to stop. Like, I recorded this episode and the last episode in the same day, but because I would like to leave myself the opportunity to use Saturday for my mechanics stream. Obviously, I'm still working to get that set up and get the assets that I want so that it's at the quality that I'm hoping to achieve. But that means that if I record too many of these, then I have to try and shift things around or I'll feel pressured to delay. So I am going to wait. But that is just a me thing. You guys hopefully will still see this coming out on another day. I don't know exactly when. As I said, I'm going to actually, come to think of it, I believe that this game is coming out. I'm just going to check. It's going to kill the audio, and I'm going to be sad because you're not getting the audio, because I like the audio. And Adobe Creative Cloud is going to tell me it has updates. But this is coming out. Come on, Steam, take me to the store page. It is coming out March 4th, which means that, yeah, if I record the night before I would release it again, then I'd have the full game if I do end up pre-ordering it, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to do because I'm enjoying myself quite a bit. But that said, we can turn the music back on, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I'm not 100% positive, as I said, that it's going to be that I'm still going to want to put it on a Saturday, but it's definitely something that I want to continue. I just don't know if there are any games that are going to be disappearing anytime soon, which is a problem. It is a problem. Don't know when it's going to fit into the schedule, but that's okay. This game is a lot of fun. It's pretty neat. And I'm sure I'll find a place for it somewhere. But either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.